What's up all you coin block smashing dudes and dudettes, Shiz here, and I got a really quick video for you today. We're going to be talking about the brand new reveal from Jakks Pacific. They have the brand new world of, well, let's say Mario toys. Looks like the world of Nintendo is being morphed into Super Mario. Not to say that the characters may not return for other brands, other things that they're going to do with the Nintendo franchise, but it looks to be for right now. We're getting a bunch of Super Mario figures, and I couldn't be happier, also because that's the ones that I usually like to collect. So I'm a happy camper, and I hope you will be too, because they make such fantastic Nintendo toys. The characters are always spot on. It's one of my most favorite lines to collect, being that they look like they've jumped straight out of the video game. So with that being said, let's talk about all the brand new reveals from Jakks Pacific's Super Mario. Up first for the new reveals is the Parabones figure, or as I call him, the dry bones, but I guess if he's got wings, you could call him Parabones. It doesn't matter. You can pop him in or out, switch him up. It all looks fantastic. Now I'm going to say, though, that the accessories and stuff, counting the wings as accessories, as I said in my Koopa Paratroopa review from a couple weeks ago, the wings are not necessarily accessories. That's kind of a cop-out. I'm just going to say, Jakks, there's so many different items that you could put in there from the Mario universe. Like, let's get some POW blocks going, some clouds, maybe, you know, like the little tiny ghosts, the ones that are smaller than Boos and stuff like that. That's cool. Let's do stuff like that, or heck, maybe even do like a Build-A-Figure or something to that extent. Do the larger figures, maybe do, you know, like the smushed versions of the characters. I'd love to see a pile of bones, because, you know, when you hop on the dry bones, you know, it squishes him and he just leaves like a pile for a couple minutes until he comes back to life. Like, let's do something like that, a squished Goomba, whatever. That would just be rad. Just enough with the coin blocks and the coins and the, you know, mushrooms and all that kind of stuff. We need to expand. It looks like you guys are going to have a new set of figures, which I'll talk about in a second. But, you know what I mean? Like, let's do it. Let's really encompass the entirety of the Mario universe. I love the figure. I love what he's doing. He even has a jaw articulation, which looks fantastic. Really, really stoked that you did that. But we need more accessories. We need things that go with the actual character. So with that being said, I love this. Dry Bones is one of my most favorite in this new reveal set. Let's get on to it. Now, this next figure is, of course, it's just a repack. This is the Fireball Luigi. Nothing really special here. Not to say it's not a good figure, but it's also been released a different time before. He may have open hand, like the last one had open hands. This one may have closed hands, but again, comes with a fire plower. It's a great figure. I'm going to have to pick him up because I actually don't have a Fireball Luigi, so that'll go well with my Fireball Mario. But again, nothing really new here. It's just a repacked figure. But for me, and maybe for a few of you out there, it'll be a nice re-release. And of course, up next, we have the Fire Bro. Now, this is based on the Hammer Bro. These are those dudes that absolutely pummel you with fire or hammer or whatever else. But Bro implies, I think you're going to have to get two. I got two Hammer Bros, so I'll definitely need to pick up two Fire Bros. These dudes are classic to me. Like I said, you're running, having a good time, and then all of a sudden, you get a fireball to the face, and it's game over for Mario. He comes with an awesome little fireball. He can hold it, do all that kind of great stuff. And again, this is one of those accessories that makes sense to the character. If it's a character just by himself, he needs this to differentiate him from the rest of the bros. The paint is spot on. He looks identical to the Nintendo character of the Fire Bro, so I'm really, really happy with that. And it's just something that I expect all the time from Jakks. Love his little red shoes, the red accents, and all that kind of good stuff. He can hold the fireball in his hand. Oftentimes, you know, the old Fireball Bros, they would spit it out or do whatever, but it's a great figure, and I'm really looking forward to picking him up. And of course, up next, we have the Piranha Plant. Now, we have been getting these smaller Piranha Plants, and I have a dozen or so of those things, like little 2.5 inch or something. But now we are officially getting the 4-inch, maybe 5-inch Piranha Plant. He looks rather large, but he looks great, and he looks spot on again. Fantastic paint. Love the little guy sticking out of the green plumber pipe. Looks fantastic. And this guy also has an articulated jaw, so that is very, very cool. The one downside comes with another question mark blocks. Again, I have a dozen or so of those as well. They're all stacked up. It's cool in the sense of, you know, it makes for an interesting background to your shelf to have all those question mark blocks. But again, there are so many different things that this Piranha Plant could have come with. A fireball. I know that probably sometime down the line they'll probably do a fire spitting Piranha Plant or something like that. Or maybe so that you could kind of, let's see if maybe you can pull him out of the pipe. That would be kind of cool. Have him separate so you can stash him in and out, because we all know as you get close, he pops right out of the pipe, spits at Mario, eats Mario, whatever it takes. But again, this is one of my most favorite reveals in this new wave of figures. That and Dry Bones, really, really cool. And a long-awaited figure, I gotta say. It's crazy that they're making a figure out of the Piranha Plant. I know that people were saying that the Piranha Plant is like now a playable character in Super Smash. I gotta check that out. I gotta get myself a Switch. You know, no joke. I'm sitting here playing Super Nintendo, which I love still to this day. But I mean, like, I guess I could play a little Super Mario Odyssey. I love the figures, so why not play the game? It's long overdue. Man, I need to find some time to finally play the Switch, I guess you could say. Anyways, what do you guys think? Piranha Plant, yay or nay? Let's move on to the next one. Of course, last up on our list, we have Mario. Yeah, it's another Mario figure, no big deal. However, one thing I noticed, though, is that it does look to be a little bit lighter blue than most of the other Mario releases. So, even if it's just a package sample, or if that's how the figure is going to turn out, it does look cool, and I do kind of like that lighter blue. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it comes with another star effect accessory. Let's get some different ones. I'm telling you, Jakks, it's the way to go, because, man, I got the same accessory about 50 times so far. So, good looking Mario, same exact Mario, basically a repack, but I'm going to have to see it up close and personal, because it does look like that blue is a little bit lighter. And then, of course, that leads us to actually one of the coolest reveals of all. Well, not for all of you. I think a lot of you were set on the World of Nintendo. I love that brand and how they were doing that with all the different characters, but they really weren't doing a lot of other different brands lately. Mostly it's been Mario. So I guess this would be a good way to transition. So it looks like the world of Nintendo will now become Super Mario. Maybe for the time being, maybe as a permanent effect. However, we may see other characters later down the line, maybe Zelda or Metroid or something like that. Heck, maybe even Captain Falcon. That would be rad. However, I think they could do a lot more with the Mario franchise. There's a lot more Mario-inspired things coming soon, such as movies, theme parks, and all that. It's all a slow build into the greater thing that will be a Nintendo franchise coming soon. Nintendo's always been an amazing franchise, but it's going to be blowing up here come next year and into 2020. So I'm just saying, I absolutely love the packaging on this. I think it's great. I think it's a nice new beginning for the World of Nintendo. This is World of Nintendo version 2, we'll say. We're just going to be doing Mario figures, it looks like. They also got the Mega Man brand. You know, you can have the separate Mega Man license. Those will be at GameStop and other stores. Walgreens are getting them as well. So many, many good things in store for Nintendo fans. I'm stoked. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. I kind of sort of heard maybe playsets and vehicles, maybe something like that. So that'll be exciting to see what they do. Even if they do it, I ain't saying it. I'm just kind of talking rumors here. So with that being said, I'm going to leave you to it. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, play some amazing video games and collect some amazing action figures like these World of Nintendo toys come next year. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.